As guys, it's important that we look great, and when we start out in our careers, it's really key that we put together a foundation outfits that we can wear for business and for our social lives. It's important that we have a little help to do this, and today we've got a great guest that's going to show us how to get started. For Front Row, I'm Daniel M. So today we have Janine Giorgenti. Thank you for joining us today, and I'm really excited to have you in the studio today, and we're going to go over a good foundation for guys. Now, as a guy, I know it's really important that I have my blue suit and my gray suit, even my black suit, but a lot of guys don't know where to start, and I was hoping that you could give them some advice on where to begin with their foundations.
Well, I think what you just said is the key is foundation, because like anything else, you can't build a house without a good platform. So sometimes I have people coming to me and they say, oh, I want a striped suit or I want a plaid suit, and I say, whoa, whoa. I said, what do you have for basics?
Right, where do you start?
Yeah, what do you have for basics? Because if you have really good foundation and really good basics, you can build a house, you can build anything. So what I brought today are some basic foundations, and what we're going to do is, with layering, we're going to show how you can save money by having fewer pieces, but mixing and matching and coordinating outfits at a few pieces, creating many pieces, and that will extend your wardrobe. You
know, it's funny, a lot of guys don't realize that, you know, like I'm wearing a blue suit today, but let's say I want to go out for drinks in the evening and I like what I'm wearing, but I want to be a little more casual or a little more dressy. I could put a tie on, or I could switch out to jeans and a brown loafer and be in a completely different outfit and still look great.
Absolutely. And I always tell people that if you have a solid gray, if you have a solid navy, then those are foundation pieces. No one's going to tell if you wear the navy pants with a check shirt like this.
Right.
Or if you take that jacket and you wear that shirt that you're wearing and you put on a gray pair of slacks, now you have taken one suit and you've turned it into a multiple of 3 outfits.
Well, it's a great variety, especially for someone, say, coming home from college and starting their business career, or even for the guy that just can't put it together, and to simply have a variety of outfits from a smaller venue to pick from. It's really great.
Yeah, it's called capsule dressing, and actually I started this because I have a lot of men that travel for business, and you know, it's not so much about checking the luggage, it's more that they don't, you know how it is with security and everything like that, waiting for your stuff. They just want their go pack. They want to carry that thing on, and they want to have every multiple, and they want to be able to carry that through 4 days. So that's where I started to think, okay, what is the quintessential capsule wardrobe where you can have a gray suit, a navy suit, a pair of khakis, a pair of jeans, a couple of t-shirts, maybe a sport you know, shirt, jacket to go, and a few multiples of ties and shirts, and turn this into 5 outfits in a go pack.
Right, yeah, it makes it a lot easier for a guy.
Exactly.
And then he looks fantastic. Now, your company, you do made to measure. So, and I'm pleased to say that I'm actually wearing one of your shirts today, and
looks great.
I posted it recently, and I have to tell you, everybody went wild over this. And I've got quite a variety of shirts, and this really caught a lot of attention. It feels and looks great, but I can really play with this in a lot of ways. We're going to take a look at some of the things you brought. I'm going to grab one of the first things, which is somewhat of a casual little setup, and let's talk about this a bit here. So now this is an awesome jacket, and what I love about it is that you paired it with a white t-shirt, and it's got this great white accent under the collar. I mean, this is nice, and with a pair of jeans.
Yeah, so this is a very simple piece. Now think about this. If it's for formal, then what I would do is I would take your quintessential white shirt, your go-to white shirt, wear it with a white shirt, and then you can wear it with a lovely tie, or even summer it up a little bit with a softer tie.
I love a solid tie with a print outside.
And I also love when you wear the shirt and tie with a pair of jeans. I think it's such a classy way. And then you can actually even do something like this, wear these kind of buffed kind of shoes, the skin shoes, and kind of cash it up a little bit.
Well, I like when you could throw on a pair of navy slacks with this, and it's dressy and tie, and then throw on either one of these shoes and kind of take it down a little bit. So it's kind of going back and forth in a way.
Well, Daniel, you have a navy suit, so how about taking that navy pair of pants, putting it with this, and now creating another outfit.
It's perfect.
It is that. There it is. There it is. There it is. So you can make it cash with the jean, or you could dress it up with the dress slack. You can put the white shirt on it. You could throw a T-shirt, a red T-shirt, a blue T-shirt, and if you're daring, I would even put a stripe. You know, really kind of make it funky.
I love this because it gives me the variety of going from day to evening, from dressy to casual. I love it. I also love it because since this is made to measure, obviously it would be made to fit me perfectly. So the look when I walk into a room is so much more impactful. And for the guy starting out, I think that's really important.
It's very important. And you know, you're using the word made to measure. There are two types of things. There's made to measure and there's custom. I actually do both.
Okay.
And the difference is when you do custom, you take into effect the shoulder line, the posture.
Right.
With this, when it's made to measure, it's more about the waist, the seat, the length. So made to measure is kind of in between ready to wear and custom is custom.
So there's a variety. So for a guy like myself who's a little bit harder to fit, I've got the advantage of you really from soup to nuts here, just getting me going right.
Yeah, from the neck height to everything. Yeah,
that's great.
Exactly.
So let's take a look at another one. This jacket is going to be coming home with me. Now I'm a big blue fan. And I love this. And this is a suit.
But you notice this is the new blue? This is that post blue.
Yeah, it's just a wonderful color.
Yeah, whereas you have the navy, right? This is now the next generation, which is called post blue. And I think post blue and this gray that we have over here, those are the two colors for 2015. So I wanted to show like the new everything is, you know, everything kind of
and it's such
advances,
a nice it's a nice look. It's great on the skin tones. It is a suit, but now we've got it paired here with a pair of chinos for the evening. So you've got something more relaxed.
And how about if we do something like this? This would be very nice, right?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be great? And did you look at this? Look at this little
well, I like the little details on the inside.
Look at that.
Yes.
You see that?
As
so
you
guys
roll
can
back
see,
the sleeve, even in my shirt,
right.
I've got this little accent underneath the collar and cuffs, which is really nice.
Yeah, this is something I'm doing by design because I know that sometimes people are going to want to wear it with a tie.
Sure.
Okay, and then when you open the collar, you don't want it to be unfinished. So these little details actually make it special and make it kind of sporty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works beautifully, and this color is just so pretty on almost everyone. I mean, I just love it for the skin
That would
tones.
also go very well with gray slacks as well. That's another multiple that you could do.
So now this is a little bit of a print we've got going on here.
Yeah, actually, I brought this because plaids have become quite the
they're very big, yeah.
Very big, right?
I mean, I just bought 3 new suits for spring, and one of them is a window pane. I mean, they all have prints, and they're just, they're perfect. I
and
mean,
this was
really
something
nice.
that we always thought about from our grandparents, you know? But now this has become the young generation for the go-to suit. Everyone wants the plaid. But the plaid today is a little bit more subtle. As you can see, look at this. You see this has purple in it? This is
it's got this great line.
Purple.
And I love the lining.
Yes. So what's interesting is that guys are really getting into color. The peacockery that's going on is just absolutely amazing.
I love that word, the peacockery.
I love it. I love it. So as you can see here, there's certain elements that we are doing that make this into a today's suit. For instance, this is the width for a iPhone 6. Or
that's
a
great.
PDF, a cell phone, right?
Sure,
Over
whether
here,
you're Android or iPhone, you're all set.
You have your pen, because people load up the outside of the suits, and it's horrible. This is the size you need for for your business cards, and over here, you can see there's a latch. So this is to secure your wallet.
Sure.
So the interior of the coat now has become just as important as the exterior because you don't want all this stuff dangling.
I love the position of especially the little pen because, I mean, I've had jackets in the past that have a little place to put my pen, but it's always in such an awkward place that you can see it through the outside of the jacket. This is a great position for it.
Yeah,
right here.
actually, with the iPhone and with the pen, this is all by design. Another thing I want to show you that's very interesting, and you know something, I'll tell you something. This is a customer suit. And you can see that because you can see the name on it.
His name in there, yes.
So of course this is very precious, and it's you know, he spent good money for this. But I'm going to do something to a suit that you wouldn't believe that I would do on a show.
That's basically how I pack.
Wait, hold on a second. Now look at this.
Wow, and not a wrinkle.
Not a wrinkle. This is nanotechnology. What nanotechnology means is that we soak these clothes these fabrics into nanoparticle solution. We bake it for a long time, and because of this chemical change, it's like a wool on steroids. So feel how soft it is.
A wool on steroids.
Yeah, but because of this, it now.
Great, so I don't have to work out anymore.
Yeah, really, you know, but really, this thing becomes.
It is so soft, and it's so light.
And you can't wrinkle it. And if I pour water on it, matter of fact, if someone gives me a water bottle, I will show you. I will pour water on this, and it will roll around like mercury.
I've actually seen that before, and it's really amazing.
It's crazy.
But I love the fact that it doesn't wrinkle. It doesn't. It's really
well. Look
tremendous.
At the armpit. Look at the armpit. You see this stretch panel? This is a stretch panel in the armpit.
So you've got a little bit more
So you
play.
can move, and also you can breathe, because men get hot from under their arms, and they're always itching to take their jacket off.
Right.
But this now is a filter, like a wicking process, so you don't get hot. So this is totally smart clothing technology.
That is really amazing. And you know, for the young guy just getting going, you know, or even for myself, I think that that's really important, because they are uncomfortable. They're not used to wearing a suit every day. I wear a suit every day, so I'm comfortable in most things. But I have tried this on in your showroom before, and I have to admit, it really is a step above everything else. Now, what would we pair this with? Of course, I would do a blue or a brown shoe with this, because it's great.
Well, you know, basics are great. I mean, look at this. Look how pretty this is, just with a simple...
Yep.
A blue shirt. Although what I don't have here, but if I pulled a lavender would be gorgeous, because a lavender would pick up that purple.
Sure.
Matter of fact, there it is. There's a lavender in your shirt, right? Yep. That would go very, very well with that.
Really
Actually,
nice.
I even think you could even take this and actually put it on with a shirt like that, and use it as a sport jacket and over a pair of dark charcoal
as well.
or yeah.
And because of the line in here, I mean, I could do like a plum tie, a maroon tie. I could do, you know, a solid dark gray tie.
There's a lot of versatility.
There's a lot of versatility, which is important. And I could wear this jacket alone, which is really nice.
You can.
It's a wide variety of things, and I think it's really important that guys see that they can start with just a couple of pieces. I notice a lot of times I see guys, they have a ton of things, and they go out and they get all these chalk stripes and pinstripes and all these things, but they don't have their foundation. So I think it's important that they seek a professional like yourself. Now you're here on Long Island, you're in Melville, correct?
I'm in Melville and also in Manhattan, yeah.
Okay.
But you're right, people have a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear.
And nothing to wear.
Nothing to wear. And they wear the same three things all over and over and over again.
I see it all. Right. They just get fed up and they throw on some kind of zip mock something and a pair of jeans and they're out the door.
I take the madness out of it. I actually show people, you know, how to work with the foundations, what combinations to put together, how to put it together, and I also keep a file on everybody. So if someone comes to me in a few months, I'll say, okay, I know what you have, I know what to add, so we can expand your wardrobe and expand your wardrobe. Because it's not what you pay for an outfit initially. It's how many times you've worn it, how many combinations you've made out of it, divided by how many, and that's the true price of clothing.
Well, we're going to have you come back and show us little tricks for packing for long weekends and things like that another time, and maybe a little bit more of spring, because I feel like this is going to take our guys into spring a little bit, but we'll get a little more involved in the seasons that are coming up.
And this is all on my website. You know, I have a fashion blog, and on my fashion blog... I saw this morning you had a great piece about ties. Yeah, and if you go through my website, it talks about capsule dressing, it talks about color combinations. I'm going to do something now for next week on the working wardrobe, the capsule wardrobe. So it's a living kind of, you know, website.
Well, I think, guys, it's very helpful to guys. And guys, I would suggest that it's Giorgenti New York. That's your website, .com. I would really suggest that you go in and sign up, get the emails so that you can see little tips and tricks. I loved this morning's little blog about ties. The right tie for the right body shape and the right length is really great.
The right height, right.
It's really important, and it's important. I think it's important that guys just dress better, and I think that you do a wonderful job. I'm so pleased with them. I'm so happy with my shirts as well. Thank you so much. They're really wonderful. And I hope that you'll come back and join us and talk about more of what's going on in spring. And give guys a little more tips maybe for travel over the summer and as we get into fall as well.
That would be great. That would be, I love this. I live, eat, breathe, love this. I love making people look great.
And it shows in the quality of the workmanship and what you do. And as a guy, thank you. We appreciate that very much.
Appreciate it.
Well, guys, you got some tips and tricks. I hope that you will use them. I hope you'll go to Janine's website and log in and kind of sign up and get these blogs. They'll be really helpful for you so that you can look your best. For Front Row, I'm Daniel M., and remember, life's too short to view from a distance.